What's up, everybody? Back down here working on the Battle Civic, but as you can see, this is a CRV. If you missed last week's video, I'll go ahead and put it up right here. But the CRV is our donor vehicle, so we're going to be taking engine, transmission, drive shaft, because it is the all-wheel drive CRV, rear diff, and whatever else we end up needing out from here. Today I think we're going to try and get the drive shaft and rear diff and kind of go through this stuff, get it pulled off, and then pull the engine and transmission after the rear end's all taken apart. But first thing we gotta do, get this thing on jack stands. So we're gonna get all four corners up on jack stands, get it up in the air, and take a better look at it from the bottom side. There we go, on jack stands and the wheels are off. All right, got this thing up in the air, checking all this stuff out. But anyways, let's get to pulling this drive shaft out. All right, got this diff out of here. Axle's still hanging. Let's see if we can pull these axles out real quick. Do you want to grab this?
Yep. Thank you. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Hey.
Sweet.
That one came right out.
I didn't even see it come out.
I know, right? It just slid right out. Go ahead and pop these off real quick. These are a 36 millimeter, and the back ones are a 32. I thought that was kind of strange. Uh-oh. Let's go to power level 3. Next day over here, gonna go ahead and knock out all the quick tedious stuff, taking the suspension apart, taking all the plastic off, that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and set it up on a hyperlapse and get this knocked out. Couple things holding me up here. This driver's side axle, I don't know what it is. I can't never seem to get the driver's side to come out smoothly. Passenger side came right out just like the Civic. But just finished getting out this axle, shifter cable undone, and then the T-bracket bolts. I'm gonna be ready to drop this thing down on the ground and get the engine out of it, do all the top side stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out those couple things real quick, and then we'll catch back up whenever the car's coming to the ground. All right, got this thing back down on the ground. Well, the lift down, you know what I mean. So we're gonna do like the Civic. We're gonna unplug it from the ECU and pull the harness with the engine. I already got the rear T-bracket unbolted and all that stuff. So we just gotta unhook the mounts, unhook fuel in and out, pull the wiring out through the firewall, unplug just a couple things, and then drop this out the bottom. This is probably like the 12th time I've pulled an engine out of a Honda on this channel, so I'm just gonna kind of do another hyper time lapse and get this thing out and on the ground and make sure that everything seems good on it. Well, got everything off here, everything disconnected, unhooked, ready to go. But these two bolts right here are completely rusted together. So I'm gonna let it soak with PB Blaster overnight, break those loose tomorrow, and the engine will be on the ground. So see y'all tomorrow. All right, these have had a solid like 20 hours to sit here and soak. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be one of three things. I'm gonna break my ratchet, I'm gonna break the bolts, or they're gonna come loose. Those are the only three possibilities that we're gonna let happen today. So let's see which one it's gonna be. Yes. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Well, I guess we'll throw it back over to a time lapse and throw this engine and transmission out the bottom. There it is, another engine pulled out of another Honda on the channel. This one was a little bit different though, since it was a B series. And the torque mounts here, edge right there and the edge right there, were actually the same width as the rails on the lift right here. So as the lift was going up, it was actually catching the engine and picking it up too. That's why I had to like turn it and get it out of here. It took just about everything I had to drag that thing out to here. It is a lot heavier than the little single cam. I mean, look at the size difference here. But I guess that's going to do it for this week. We have all the stuff we need to start working on the Civic. So we'll have to put the CRV back on its wheels and roll it out, roll the Civic back in. And I guess we're gonna have to clean this engine, give it a real good detail, and clean the engine bay on the car that we're building on the Civic. So I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna get into next week, but you can pretty much guarantee that it'll have something to do with getting the CRV out of here, getting the Civic in, or washing something, or cleaning something, or who knows. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for another one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe.